Hi everyone! Look at me pulling muscles from crocheting shells. That is a knot right there and I can't move on from that point. Those of you who are into crocheting, and especially those of you who crochet as a full-time job, writing patterns and crocheting items to sell and so on, know that crocheting can sometimes become even more tiring than a full-time job, from a job from 9 to 5, or even sitting at a desk for 8 hours straight. And that is because crocheting is a thing that does not really allow a lot of movement for your body. You know, you really do need to just sit right there and use your hands, and only your hands alone, making them quite stiff every now and then, especially if you are working a large project. Look at this, this is only a small scarf, so that's not really whatever. But if you're making a large project like a blanket, look at this. Yeah, a large blanket. So you know that this is going to make you extremely tired when you are done. I used to crochet up to 8 or even 9 hours per day before the stroke. I'm not kidding. Without any real breaks besides its lunch or breakfast or dinner or very short walks, which is why I often found myself with severe back pain, or even neck pain or shoulder pain, and especially awful pain in my fingers and arms and stuff like that. But after the stroke, which affected my movement as well, I sort of needed to cut down the number of hours I invested, so to speak, into this crocheting business. In fact, I took a break for 2 years' time, after which I returned to crocheting as a most favorite hobby, so to speak. Thank God I was able to recover my full movement, and that I was able to return to crocheting in the first place. However, even though I was able to recover my whole movement, I'm still left with a bit of shaky hands and some tremor in my body every now and then that you know you can take a look. That being said, I am not, medically speaking, allowed to be any sedentary at all. But of course I am. I sort of am. But I really I needed to make a few changes into my crocheting habit, which is why I introduced a few short breaks and a new ritual that I'm going to show you in the next minutes. Just a few tips that you can use yourself to de-stress while you are crocheting, because obviously you seriously do not want to be stiff and to have back pain and so on. So let me show you what I do to relax after crocheting scarves and blankets and cardigans and so on. So first thing, I decided to take a 5 minutes break once every hour while crocheting, instead of working hour after hour, you know, without any break at all. I'm using this 5 minutes break to relax my fingers, and one of the easiest ways to relax your fingers and helping them not be stiff is to use stuff like this, a stress ball, which well, in my case is sort of worn. I've really been using this little thing to detense. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah, to detense my hands, muscles, and fingers. So my advice to you is, please buy yourself one this tiny thing, and once every hour take a 5 minutes break and just play with it really does work, trust me, especially when you have shaky hands like I have. Not being able to see is making extremely limited when it comes to movement, and especially movement outside my house. That is the reason why I invested a few bucks into a fitness bike that I can use anytime I want and feel the need to. That being said, I take a few breaks around the day, short breaks, like 5 to 10 minutes or so, to relax my legs, because you all know crocheters, that this job is can put quite a lot of tension in your legs, making them numb and heavy, and you can end up having extremely awful ankle pain and knee pain and even butt pain. Why not? Yeah. Even though the fitness bike is absolutely wonderful for my legs, I will admit that it does not help much with my upper body and torso, which is why I bought this fitness elastic cord, which was like $2 or $3 or so, and every now and then I use it to de-stress my upper body. I do underline the fact that I only use it every now and then because it is the most challenging method of them all to relax my body. Look at this. So one last suggestion to you is to buy yourself some weights and do some weight lifting like this. 1 kilo each, so 2 kilos. This is one easy and handy method to work and relax your upper body and torso, shoulders and fingers, hands, arms, and just this part of your body. Trust me on this. As a matter of fact, my favorite method of them all is to just play with Muzzy the Yorkie. So if you have a dog or a cat or a pet of some sorts, this is the most awesome way to have fun after crocheting any type of project. By the way, don't get me wrong, everyone. I do not use these methods every day, or at least not all of them during a day, and I'm ashamed to admit, but sometimes I don't use any of them during a day. But you know how somehow your body simply asks for it. asks you to stop, take a break, and relax a little bit. So that is how I do it, because the the blindness small thing. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. My tips will help you take a break during a day, and let me see you some other time in the future. Bye everyone, take care.
Mayday, mayday, half of my brain has shut down. Initiating system restore. Time left indefinite.